way that I've seen it and what I really like out of the China region that I saw was Earth Spirits with it, Clockworks with it.
Okay.
I saw Clockwork Darkseer as a dual offlane, and then Snapfire mid. And at level 1, they just like ran in, searched the Clockwork, cogs a PA. It was either PA or a Drow or somebody, and then they just Mortimer's Kisses and they're dead. There's like nothing that you can do against that. So like against certain safe lane carries, I think it's really strong in the core position.
Yeah, and I think that's like, it makes way more sense as an offlaner than a mid. Like the mid Snapfire to me is like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. And I just think generally you're going to be able to farm an Ag Scepter as a 4-position Snapfire as well. So I don't think it needs to be that core role. But, 3 and 4 positions kind of interchangeable. The problem with playing it in the 3 role is most of the heroes you want to launch in with your Ag Scepter upgrade are the 3-position tanky heroes. So if you're playing as a core 3, then you need that 4, like the Clock, the Earth Spirit that Gabe mentioned.
Yeah, the ones that have really high strength cane to begin with, or Ogre.
This is kind of bold, picking the Undying into Bloodlust and Shredder.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't play it's pretty much just like run out there and throw decays around through the first bits and secure the lane, but like that hero is going to be mega useless in the mid late game.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how this works. Probably just looking to, like you say, decay spam the lane, secure your safe lane a bit. Mars gets picked up in response, kind of, I guess. I feel like Undying's going to be pretty happy laning against a strength hero.
Yeah, especially if it's a 5 Undying.
Yeah. Well, and if it's now a 4 Snapfire, too, that's pretty bad. So this secures the Spectre's lane, I think. I mean, does it?
Yeah, I think Undying Spectre. I mean, Undying can kind of zone out 2 heroes, like Mars +1. I assume it's going to be a Mars Snapfire lane with 4-position Snapfire. Cignal have generally done support Snapfire in that 4-position role, so you can still farm a decent timing on Ag Scepter.
One thing I'm worried about is if they get to level 2 first, though, on Snapfire Mars, there's a lot of kill potential there even on the Undying.
Yep.
So that's going to be something to watch for. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a Snap 3 or 4 or not. They could even just do it 5.
Okay, so pick up a Morphling. Supposedly I guess there's Undying as a good replica target. Not much burst damage in general.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Undying is nice to have your own Tombstone, but it doesn't feel like you want to pick it just for an Undying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something else they're seeing that they're liking here. Just like the carry matchup, maybe, I guess. It feels strange to me.
I think it's a hero that's just not scared of Spectre. Like, I wouldn't say counter Spectre at all. If anything, like Spectre, if you get Diffusal Manta, you can kind of burn through Morph's mana and pose a lot of kill threat on him. So the one good thing about Morph, pretty free lane against Tide. I remember, in the past, Morphling's been picked up against Tide quite frequently. It just feels like, you just completely bully the Tide out of the lane. He can't really do much about you. Tide never really has much kill potential on you, so unless they hit like some crazy arrows from the Mirana, it's going to be a pretty good lane for the Cignal Ultra carry down there, assuming it's a safe lane Morph.
Yeah, I was hoping for maybe like a Silver Edge builder, because the Boom bans out of Viper. Being able to break the Tide Hunter or the Spectre is going to be pretty value.
Yep.
They go mid-quap.
Not much control.
Yep. I think they recognize, Boom's like got very little actual burst damage or kill threat right now. They ban Puck, they ban Zeus, they need something to actually hunt. They get Storm, which I just don't think it's as scary. Like, damage output-wise, it doesn't really scare a Morphling Queen of Pain quite as much.
There is minimal catch, I feel, to make this Morphling's life hard. There's, Mirana Arrow, Ravage, and eventually an Orchid and Vortex from Storm. So a Bat is going to have a pretty free game, I feel.
I think that Cignal Ultra can take this game. I think that Boom need to get to the late game, and I think that Cignal Ultra can close it out before it gets there. So that's why I'm going to take Cignal Ultra. I think that they can do it.
All right, well, we are going to go to a quick break, but we will be right back as we jump into the first game of these playoffs in Southeast Asia for the Monster Energy Dota Summit 13. What up?
It's
Welcome
us.
back. Welcome back to the bunker. Welcome back to probably the game in a little bit.
It's, you know, it's Southeast Asia Dota. There's often those pauses at the start of the game.
Never know.
It's the end of the world as well. You know?
It's true.
We've got to get in touch with them to see if their internet
Yeah.
connection's still going. There could be bombs exploding. Who knows?
We're sending out the relays, hoping to get something back.
But
I didn't get your prediction, Parker. Who are you leaning?
I'm going to go with Boom Esports. I don't love how they draft matches up, but I think they're the better team overall. And Makoto's a really good Storm Spirit player, so I'll go with them. I think they have strong enough lane. Well, 2 of their lanes are strong enough. I'm not sold on how this Tide's going to do, but
yeah, that's one of my big questions, is trying to figure out like how well this Undying is going to be able to secure Spectre's lane. I want to see what like those first 2 levels look like and how it goes from there.
I mean, just the stats alone, guys. Snapfire for Cignal,
True.
20% win rate.
20%.
This hero in their hands has been a disaster.
Which, if they manage to get a win, you at home can also get in on the fun. Go to bts.gg/monstermvp. We're going to be checking out to find out who will be the MVP of the series, as voted by you. We're only going to be looking at members on the winning team, so no meme winners. But you know, if Aris manages to get a W on this
Yes.
Snapfire, that's a monster MVP play to me.
Unfortunately, if they lose,
If
you
they
can't
lose,
give him the MVP. You give the draft to the MVP at that point. But interesting stuff here. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I want to see who people choose. Like, have we gone to the point now where people start supporting supports in these MVP votes? You know?
Insania got the Mercedes
That's
for
right.
Germany 2020, so we're
heck?
starting to go in that direction a little bit.
It's a possibility.
But that was not voted by the people, you know. This
true.
is, we're all about
More
letting the people vote.
democratically here.
Exactly.
You know, so you guys sing at home, make sure you get your Monster Energy MVP votes in, because we want to hear what you think. And definitely these mid laners will be players to watch out for, because I feel like these are the 2 flashy playmakers. These are the guys that will go, you know, 10-0 or
0-10.
0-10.
or
wow.
the Morphlings.
I mean, I was saying how this lane is, you know, historically was a matchup where you would pick Morphling into these Tide lanes, but the Gush Arrow combo finds an early kill.
That should not happen. It just shouldn't. What the heck? Oh, no.
Okay. Well, things off to a roaring start for Boom, I suppose.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not the end. It's not the end of the world for him, for sure. I think the far more important thing is going to be like how much can they keep that pressure on? How quickly can they like try and take this top tower away from Spectre so she doesn't have a safe place to farm? Oh.
Yeah, you said you were worried about the level 2 spike, but it seems like even at level 1, this Undying's flexing dominance. 16 decay stacks.
Oh, Jamesy.
Oh my.
Wow.
Makoto.
All right,
Well,
pack it in. Let's go.
we know who's going 10-0 this game. Both Cignal cores off to a bad start.
That is not great for old Cignal. Are they
Yeah.
going to lose another?
I think
No,
Hyde's bitten off a bit more than he can chew there. So yeah, he's going to leap his way out.
So it's interesting too, right? Because up top they took God's Rebuke, they also took the Scatter Blast, tried to push that wave under the tower, but it just didn't end up working. So they didn't get that like early lead, and that's the lane that they like. It has to go well up there now. If it doesn't, like this is rough stuff. At least Storm's still getting some pretty good farm at least as well.
Yeah, he's got his bottle already.
Jeez.
Yeah, it feels like Boom's going to be pretty happy with how all 3 lanes are going right now. Morphling still with just 2 CS
Oh, God.
here, a couple minutes in. That's
Oh,
worrying it.
no.
Jamesy.
Oh, no.
All right, Makoto is going wild right now.
Jeez.
Well,
Radiant's middle tower is
That's
under
one of
attack.
those things where it's like, I'm sure these players have played against each other a ton of times, so I don't know, maybe just like it starts going off on the wrong way and then it falls apart, but I feel like you don't normally see him lose that bad.
No, especially, like, this is a mid lane matchup as old as time. Storm versus Quap. Nothing has changed. And he has to walk of shame his way back with the smoke.
oh, the smoke to lane?
Dude, doesn't Quap usually win that matchup too? Like, you dagger out the Storm, don't you?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen a lot of Quaps win that, but he didn't take dagger first. I think he took the Scream first.
Yeah, I saw the. Yeah, I saw the Scream one too. So I'm
Maybe there's some
definitely a
change.
little surprised by the dominance by Storm in this mid lane matchup. Like you say, usually the Quap Shadow Strike is enough to at least bully the Storm back.
For what it's worth, the dagger did get nerfed ever since Quap 4 started rising to prominence. Then dagger got nerfed, and mid lane Quap kind of became an unintended casualty of that.
About some madman down here. Waving in for these range. He did one earlier where he almost died, but managed to dodge an arrow. But
My man has no regen.
I mean, when you're struggling this much, you're willing to risk your life to get whatever CS you can
Yes,
get.
gosh. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
And you have to know that cooldown because you're not going to dodge that projectile on Gush.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Storm got a regen rune too.
Oh my god. And he's about to hit level
Yeah,
6 also.
This Quap is
Level almost
Dude.
4.
It is mega over.
and he's gone 2 points in Shadow Strike, so he's gonna hit level 4 and probably have to get a point in Blink. Yeah, he has to get Blink because Storm's about to be 6, so he's got level 1 Scream. Yeah, this is a tough one.
Oh,
arrow.
no.
Yep.
Full.
High ground miss.
Uphill miss, yeah.
Dude.
The tease.
Like, what do you do? Like, really? You have Blink so you can get back to the lane quicker.
That's the thing.
So
If
you
Storm,
can die
loses,
faster.
if Storm loses his lane, you just kind of go jungle. But
Yeah.
this is a Queen of Pain.
With
you
2
don't have
points
that
in
option.
dagger, she can't jungle even if she wanted to.
And now he has 6, and
Oh,
he
he's-
can farm out their jungle.
Yeah, he'll farm it out, and he probably still have regen room for when
Steal
Quap TPs to lane.
Both these bounties also possibly.
He's going
Oh,
top.
this is clever. Yeah, get at least 1 bounty, maybe some kills even.
Prize is mine.
Could have maybe used a little bit more of that regen, but
Yeah, it
playing
doesn't-
in a safe play.
Doesn't look like Undying's ready to party quite yet, but Makoto's staying off the map, which I think is causing stress for everyone.
And yeah, I mean, Quap does all that she can do, which is just farm in dangerous places in lane.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Beautiful.
Dude. Makoto.
His TP's on cooldown for 45 seconds again. No.
I mean, some of this is definitely Jamesy not playing as well as he could, but Makoto is killing it. He's taking advantage of it still.
Yeah, it's always a bit of both. Cause,
Right.
I mean, both players have probably played this exact mid matchup countless times.
Dude, he's in his head.
Yeah, but I don't think it's ever gone this comically one-sided for either of them ever.
Or maybe in their favor when they're playing pubs, against
Maybe.
people like way below their MMR,
Radiant's middle tower
You know,
is
we went to
under
that
attack.
break. Did we queue into a pub instead of the actual game? Is that what happened here?
I know you were testing out this fancy overlay earlier, Parker, but this is a real game, right?
Yeah.
Dude, he got hit again.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. But is
He doesn't
going
have
for
mana
it?
to
Oh,
chase.
he lived.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
You're back in it. Come on, Jamesy.
I mean, just seeing that arrow land again was just like, you feel bad for him.
Radiant structures
Dude,
are
he's level
fortified.
4 still.
Especially because he's just left his Tidehunter down bot, which should not be
Oh, this is big.
one-sided.
This is big. This is the moment. This is the moment.
Can they get it? Makoto's going aggressive while being ganked here.
Lol.
Oh!
Okay,
Oh!
Makoto may regret this.
No!
She doesn't have enough
No!
damage.
Jamesy! Oh my god! He had the fairy
Oh, and
fire
more
still.
Oh, and he solo killed the
That was
Morphling.
Ravage.
Oh, it was Ravage. Even
I
though
mean, it's still solo.
it's still a
yeah.
solo
Yeah.
kill.
I don't know, y'all. This is really bad.
This is as bad as the game gets. Yeah.
Good lord.
Oh. And they're going like fighting builds too, right? Like it's a blade mail coming out from Spectre. I don't know. Dude. How many arrows?
Oh, she has an
Zero
urn
charge on
already.
him, Yeah. Yeah.
This tower's also about to die.
Yeah, I think they want to
yeah.
ensure that it doesn't get denied. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a problem.
Makoto's coming in. Everyone's coming in. Oh, Jamesy.
No.
Arrows on cooldown,
Okay.
but it's still just too scary.
This will just secure the tower.
Radiant's middle tower is
Makoto
under
doesn't want to
attack.
use too much mana here.
Radiant's middle tower
And the real
has
problem
fallen.
is there isn't that lockdown really for this storm.
Yeah.
Like it's spear kind of. Like if you can get a blink on Mars, but yeah,
It's
it's
like
tough.
I feel like Quap just comes back, tries to defend the tower, gets bullied away, and it gets like one or two CS and has to go back to base, then TP back in, and it's just. I mean, the net worth kind of says it all for the Queen of Pain.
I'm surprised that she's still opting to max dagger, because there's no lane anymore for her. There's like
Yeah.
nowhere she goes. No one's gonna die to her rotating either. She just needs to farm.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
I guess.
It's not it's also just not particularly good against heroes like Tide, you know. Like
Yeah.
Tide's got Kraken, Storm can maybe disjointed even. Like you're not. It's not like Dagger is amazing against any of these heroes.
You have to deal with Soul Rip heals as well, so you just need all the burst damage you can get, and that's not happening.
God, he's gotta be so careful too, because there's so many heroes that can jump on him when he's playing this low HP game, right? So, get the D ward there. 4,000 gold lead at 8.5 minutes.
Yeah, the vision game from KezQ's been good, having those aggressive wards around the mid lane, just making life tough, and it just doesn't feel like Spectre is really being pressured that much either up top.
No.
I'm surprised that she's opting for a Blade Mail build even, because it seems like the rest of her team has the early game under control, and they don't really need to win early either. I feel like late game potential is neck and neck between these two drafts.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think that the one scary part is you have this Undying that there's a lot of answers to tombstones for, and maybe that would be a reason to want to keep the pressure on. Like, just so that way you don't even have to worry about that, like, that eventuality of dealing with them. So, but yeah, I mean, Undying could also go a Meteor Hammer and start, like, scaling, probably.
Oh, hell yeah. I'd be totally down for that.
They can do whatever they want at this point. Prince is just hanging out down here. Has the 2 points up in Ignite. I think that it's just like the real story of this game is that nothing has really gone the way that Cignal Ultra wanted it to, and now all of their skills are like not set up for it either.
Yeah, and Boom's just so much stronger. They have like a support farming mid while they jungle, and this nice setup
Is free over and over.
Yeah,
they make it look easy, but that's like a pretty hard combo to do as well.
Right.
so no Bounty Rune entangles, instead opt to just continue bullying this Queen of Pain, but now a lot of movement towards this bot tier 1 tower.
This Storm getting like an Orchid quickly can just break this game too, it feels like. That's going to make Morphling Co-op's game just so difficult to play.
Another issue is that they've got Mirana too, so setting up for those kills, nowhere is going to feel safe when she starts popping ulti and going in.
It's hard. Boom had this Tide up top who's just unkillable with this fast hood. Like, what do you do? He's just sitting up there. If you want to kill him, you probably have to bring 4 heroes with a Sonic Wave or something, at least a Mars Arena, so it's just not really worth killing him or committing that many resources up here, but it may be one of your best options.
There's the Orchid reveal onto the Queen of Pain.
Yep.
She's dead.
Kodo's on the way to that 10-0 mark already.
6-0-1.
And Jamesy's on the way to the 0-10, right?
Yeah.
Boom's on the way to 0-10 right now. There's the Mortimer Kisses.
There we go. It's the 4-man gank, and it's not enough with the Soul Rip.
Didn't even need to Ravage, but there it is now.
Oh my God.
They're going to get the kill on Reese. Dagger into the Mars as well.
Dude.
This is a clinic.
Yeah, this is one of those you might seriously contemplate calling earlier. Not yet, but I could see them calling this without even losing a Rax.
Yeah.
If it goes like 0-20 and like a 15k lead.
I mean, what like, because the sort of the exit plan is getting a big like morph, and then you get all their abilities or something like that, but the heroes that they have aren't even particularly amazing for like turning around a fight. It's like Mirana Arrow kind of, or Tombstone, but he only has 2 points in it anyways. And they have good heroes to deal with the Tombstone.
And I feel like they can just itemize on Boom when you're ahead just for the Morphling now. Like once they see him going E-Blade, they can all just kind of tank up. Tide's already got the hood. Spectre's just gonna Spectre's Blade Mail. Like that's pretty nifty against the E-Blade itself too, so constant pressure gonna come out now as Makoto's on the hunt with this Orchid.
The one thing is they don't have a good Roche taking team necessarily, but they do have a Tide Hunter. So I can just like walk into it and you can't really do anything. Oh, who's gonna die?
They're eyeballing the Snapfire mid, but instead they spot out the Mars. Ooh, pulls in the wrong way, so the arrow does not connect, but you don't even need it. Everyone is so broke. Mars is the highest net worth on that team.
He's going for the Yules. It's what they need. Like, it sets up for stuff. It can potentially save him from the Orchid. But
I don't even know who the easiest target
Is
to
this a
kill on
Midas
Boom
spot,
is.
or is this Treads?
I hope it's not
I hope
Midas.
it's Midas. I hope it's Midas.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Oh,
actually.
it's Treads.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough gold for that.
Yeah, look.
Dude,
The comeback Midas.
The comeback Midas.
I believed. Come on, Jamesy. No, that would probably be throwing even harder than what he's already done.
Can we check out Jamesy real quick again? See, I wanted to see how many deaths he actually had. So he's 0-7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I thought I was exaggerating when I said, you know, these are mid plays that go 10-0 or 0-10, but apparently I wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, you nailed it.
I didn't actually expect anyone to go 0-10. 10-0 I would have believed.
What about the team? They went
Yeah.
0-10 in a bit.
All right, they've got a kill here. Surely they get a kill here.
Tombstone
Although
the high ground?
That is scary, yeah.
He's just
I don't-
stalling.
Does he have Tombstone?
He has 1 point.
Hey, they're on the board.
All right.
Let's go.
It's a
Yeah.
5-hero rotation to kill an Undying who's the lowest net worth on the team, but you take what you can get.
Truth. Yeah, I mean, you got to start somewhere, you know? 9,000 gold down. Working a bank account.
From
That's
downtown. Turned, well, he has 0 points in bulwark anyway, but doesn't matter. It's all magic damage.
what, Jamesy?
How bold.
He knew the Orchid cooldown, I guess. Wow, that was really bold. That's one of those moments where it's like, is it worth it to just Ravage? Because he had Blink Ravage
It's
there.
true.
He could have gone for it, but it's probably more valuable to save it and set that up for Roche.
This Ogre also only has 1 point in Bloodlust, so you can't even really stop people from pushing that much.
More points up in Ignite. Chase?
There's the Blink reveal. Driving Radiant behind their own tier 2s.
It looks like they want to fight here, which is a little bit crazy.
Maybe some Hail Mary play.
Tombstone up on the high ground. They got vision. On out afterwards. Chase down. Storm found the back line. Gonna blow up one. Ravage afterwards.
Oh my god, that's Starstorm.
And, well, they killed the Undying, but I think everybody else is going to go down,
Yep.
with maybe the exception of Morph. But Abet, no, he too will
They've got
fall.
the vessel.
He's got so many charges on the vessel also.
Oh.
Oh.
One more time. Damn.
Yeah, he can't even complete like a major. He has to get the Manta on Morphling now, which he already has the Yasha, but a Mirana already having Spirit Vessel before you have a first major item completed is the worst feeling as a Morphling.
Yeah. And you're going to get this Manta and just not feel that scary or strong. Like, he initially wanted to
Radiant's
queue up the
middle
E-Blade
tower is
and
under attack.
have this comeback potential from the kill threat of an E-Blade, but times are tough.
DD up top into Roche. See it? Oh, the Yules, though. Let's go. Get back on
Yeah, I
the
think
map.
DD's what they need to even consider being able to Roche here, but they're not really in any rush to kill Roshan. It's not like
yeah,
a
who's
key
killing Storm to
objective
begin
for it.
with?
Yeah,
That's true.
I think they're much more concerned about just maintaining map dominance and not letting like Morphling
Yeah.
free farm jungle and push out lanes.
Oh, he's not going to get the ward, is he?
Nope.
Oh, he might.
Yeah.
He might.
Oh, that last hit. I kind of wish Makoto denied it anyway.
You know, I've told this story before. I used to play soccer, and I lost one game 17-0 as the keeper. I was the keeper, and I lost that amount. And you got to find the good things, you know? You get that ward dewarded, you go back into the next game, things feel a little bit better. You kill Kezcute a couple times here,
Do you?
or you don't. You know, you could just not also. But you find something that you can sort of hang your hat on. Oh, my
Do
God.
you though?
Yeah, maybe not.
What was the comeback equivalent in this 0-17 soccer game? Did you win? Did you win the next game really hard or something? Did you retire from soccer?
We were losing games 17-0. Do you think we won any that season?
Well,
No. We didn't win anything.
You know, they still got to have their orange slices at halftime.
That's true.
You know?
Exactly.
And their Capri Suns.
They were so good.
Is under attack.
Oh my God! You brought me back right now to high school.
That's what I
That was
remember
a
about
high
playing kids
school?
sport.
It was a
I
high
thought
school
it was like an
17-0.
elementary school
Okay.
or something.
No, man.
I thought you were a child.
I think they have like the friendly rules, like you can't
Oh,
actually win.
yeah.
If this is elementary school, they don't let you win
That's true.
17-0. You have to go easy once you're winning.
But
like
in high school, it's no
5-0.
mercy.
Yeah.
It's true. Listen, this isn't my fault. I'm telling you right now.
Well, I mean, you were
That's
the
on the-
keeper, though.
It's on the defense. Come on now. Surely.
You're the last line of defense in that position.
I was the last one many times. Well, 2-22 with a 16,000 gold lead.
So we're all voting for another Cignal kill, right? Come on, Van.
It
Don't
ain't happening.
kill everyone.
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
Ooh! No. They got him.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep camping around this cliff, not letting anyone move out.
Ancient rune again. Oh?
Oh, he wants that Snapfire.
He left the item.
Yeah, he started TPing immediately. The Van Brace is lying around.
Oh, go get it. More flame.
Did he not tell anyone? Okay, Murana's going to pick it up.
Yeah. Nice. Wait. Okay. Sometimes you wait for a second if they like just walk past
Yeah.
it. That is something that I feel like I've noticed more and more often. Like, you know, Dota players, they want to be like super efficient. So they go for that last hit and they're already walking away from the camp. And then like an item spawns and you know carries are like, I can go to the next camp. Do I want to go back and get it? You know?
It's a Philosopher's Stone. I'm not going to pick it up anyway. Long
Whoa.
zip.
Okay.
He interrupted the spear with that arrow. That was nice.
Jeez. And then the haunt afterwards, but nothing else.
What odds would you give Cignal right now?
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I mean,
100 to 1.
Radiant's top tower.
yeah,
is
I
under
don't know.
They've got a Spectre. Like if it was some other carry that falls off, then maybe. But it's a Spectre.
I'm not even sure how to like calculate odds like that. Like, how much money would I need to get to like?
Well, I guess what % chance of winning would you give him? Like
Oh yeah, like point,
less than 1%?
Less
Yeah.
than
yes,
1%.
yeah, like point 0.01.
Radiant's
Yeah.
top tower is under attack.
I agree.
Is under attack.
Barring any active god is probably 0.01%.
It's been a crazy year, you know. These
This is
things
true.
could happen. We're in the bunker.
We're in the bunker.
Oh, chase down. You gotta give him a little bit of credit though, sticking in it till the end.
Radiant's
I
top
mean, best of
barracks
3. It
are
is
under
the nature of Dota. Sometimes you just get stomped in a game.
Right.
I've seen teams get completely stomped and then win the best of 3, so this is not necessarily a sign of what's to come in Game 2.
But it wasn't even the draft. Like the draft seemed relatively even.
top barracks are
Oh,
under
this was a super outplay, yeah.
Yeah. GG.
GG.
Before
Wow.
the racks?
For the racks.
No, it went down.
I mean, they called it regardless.
That's true.
Radiant's top
Damn.
barracks are
Damn.
Yeah, it's like you can't really even talk about drafting a game like this when it was just such a heavy outplay.
That's kind of disappointing, as we have already, this is the playoffs now. It's not the group
Right.
stage anymore, and yet there's still this much one-sidedness, which, I mean, it happens, I guess.
It's elimination too, so
Also true.
It could be nerves, you know, there's a lot of things that could be going on. First game of the actual bracket, we're into it. Maybe they can pull it back around because there were just like weird mistakes that were going on. So I want to see them come back. I think Cignal Ultra can do it in game number 2.
All right, well, we are going to go to a quick break, but hopefully Cignal kind of takes that time constructively before we jump into game number 2.